Well, here we are live on YouTube. Ryan, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good there, Nathan. How you doing?
Doing good. I forgot to plug in my headphones as usual.
Well, that's okay. Well, while you're doing that, let me just say this is our part 4 of the Cardiac's album, Sing to God. It has been quite a journey, and we really want to thank Philip, who pledged the request. You know, he put money up front here, said, "Hey guys, I've got a magnum opus. What's that word? A big album." Sorry. Well, how do you say that word? Oh,
A magnum opus?
Thank you very much, Nathan. Yeah, me speak words good. Anyways, so we have really undertaken something that very few reactors on YouTube may have made. I don't know if any reactors taken on this album. We may be the first. What do you think?
Yeah, it's very likely.
If we're not the first, we're definitely the worst.
First no, is but the I want to. Second is the best.
First. Yeah, that's right. So I just want to say thanks to all the people in our YouTube comments who are Cardiac's fans who have literally joined our channel or subscribed to our channel for this journey, who have also been very positive in their comments and very kind to us. So thank you to everybody. And here we go, Nathan. Here's part 4 of 4. The song is called
Angel Worm Angel.
Now, haven't we already heard this song?
Oh.
Yes, we have. So we need the next one.
Oh.
The next one is Red. Yeah, that's okay. The next one is Red Fire Coming Out from His Gills. Yeah, we just have 4 songs left because one of the songs is almost 10 minutes long. That's why it's all good. It's all good.
Okay, Red Fire Coming Out of His Gills? Yep.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. All right.
There it goes.
Let's do it.
Orchestral flourish. Those little like when the strings would go, I don't know how to describe that. I called them orchestral flourishes.
Oh,
they reminded me of when they did that in the 70s in a lot of songs. You know what I'm talking about? They did bring in the little orchestra hits every once in a while, and then kind of oh, where'd that come from? You know, it reminded me of some of those moments in 70s songs.
Yeah, that's a good catch. I was actually noticing the drumming for some reason. I don't know why. We haven't talked much about the drumming. I mean, we've talked about the crazy lyrics and the high pitched type of singing and what have you, and just the zaniness this album provides. But I just noticed a great drumming on this song. I liked it. So that stood out to me was that it's just it seemed to stand out in this track, and maybe I haven't been listening or been catching the other songs with that. But to be fair to ourselves, it's our first time listening to this album, and I've heard people when they listened to Cardiacs or they've heard this album, it's one of those albums you go back to, numerous times, like any album really, but you'll start catching things. And funny enough, we were talking about how in the third part of our reaction that we're we're into it more, or we think side B is just easier to listen to, but people are like, no, go back and listen to side 1 again, you might be surprised. So I think some people are, I think people are saying to us anyways that you guys are you're just catching on to it maybe too as we go through the journey. So I think a lot of stuff is happening. I think still side 2 or disc 2 is still a little bit more accessible overall, but I get what people are saying. They're like, you've been inoculated a little bit.
Yeah, we might have been distracted by the lyrics, I think, on side 1.
Well, yeah, they're in these lyrics. I don't know what's going on, but it's still fun to. I'd still like to read what he's saying because that's just the way I am. I'd like to, but I'm listening and reading at the same time, or reading and listening at the same time. Okay, the next song, Nathan, is called "No Gold."
No gold.
No gold.
That's the story of my life.
Yeah, mine too.
It's a backwards played. That's how you get that. That effect.
Yeah.
I think it's a piano backwards. I think.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's definitely a piano, but.
There's that underwater audio sound again.
Like a slow song, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I may get flack for saying this, but it's actually a compliment because the Beatles are a very popular band. But it's had a very Beatlesque influence to it, sound to it.
Sure, yeah. Well, and the Beatles played around with backwards music quite a bit.
Like we're Beatle professionals, but
yeah, we're accomplished Beatles know-it-alls. We've done a few reactions.
Yeah, check out our reaction to Revolver on YouTube and look at the comments. Oh boy. Anyways, but yeah, that was very Beatlesque there, and I think that was probably intentional. Because they did the backwards effects for sure, and there's even a sitar. I think I caught a sitar sound in there as well.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Good ear, good ear. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. That's it.
Thank you. Welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. This was it wasn't a crazy song. It was just their version of a slow song, maybe. A quiet song, subtle song. So it wasn't scary. But I know the next song coming up is almost 10 minutes long, so I think that was probably intentional. So this is kind of like prepares you for what might, kind of. Now a 10-minute cardiac song might be interesting.
Might give us a cardiac arrest.
Might give us. I suspect. Well, do you have a prediction for the 10-minute song?
Oh, that's great. That's great.
A slow build, or is it going to be
a slog? Great? My prediction is it's going to go everywhere. I think it's going to be. This might be the magnum opus. This might be the one that like kind of gives every piece of the cardiacs. But we'll see if I'm right.
Okay. I think it's a good prediction. I'm leaning towards it's going to be the kitchen sink. Was it the whole kitchen sink?
Yeah. Everything. Yeah. I don't know the phrase very well, but
yeah. We speak words good.
Yeah. Face make sound.
Oh, sorry, what's this one called again?
Oh, Nurses Whispering Verses.
Thank you. I like that sound there. But yeah, I should have guessed it's going to have like a kind of a slow, quiet intro. It's going to build up. I'm just looking at the lyrics online, and there's not very many, so...
That's cool.
Oh!
Pretty good.
Yeah. What's that sound effect that?
I don't know. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's like a combination of a bunch of sounds.
I love that. Oh, I love that chord there. I was gonna say.
Here we go. Yeah, it's got to go in quiet. Yeah, it's got to be, like I said at the beginning, it's going to be the magnum opus. It's the everything.
We still got like 6 minutes left. There's no way they're not going to go a little weird on us at some point.
So far, it's been solid. Really solid.
Yeah, I think it's the best song of the album.
Yeah.
Great sound there. Must be guitar.
It's definitely got some processing, but yeah. Very cool to see live.
That must be guitar.
Yeah. Just pieces of it. Yeah. Oh yeah, with like a flanger or some kind of effect on it.
Oh, what do they do now?
This is kind of the extended version. Really up until where that ends right there.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been a fun song.
Yeah. It's interesting. I guess this is a redone version of this, hey? I got a comment on YouTube.
Yeah,
saying,
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a long, weird outro, though? Like,
yeah, that's my guess.
they're definitely bringing back that Indian flair, East Indian flair.
Yeah. I mean,
that they introduced in the song previous with a sitar sound. I know I don't think it is a sitar, but you just kind of hear this. Very trippy. Do 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 do.
Yeah, I've got the riff in my head now. Yeah. Well, maybe while we're waiting here, this song would go. I didn't expect this today. I'm putting this song on my playlist, not on the one wheel playlist. not
It
the
is
one wheel.
Oh, okay.
But like something I'd listen to regularly. I love that. That had a really catchy vibe to it. Quite enjoyed it. Other than this weird outro.
It's a long weird outro, which I knew they couldn't help themselves.
I have a couple of songs that are like that, where there's a long outros and you just kind of skip it afterwards or whatever.
Yeah, there's bands of songs that I listen to. Same thing. I was like, oh, okay, I know the song so well. I know the outro. It's just okay, whatever. Blah blah blah. I skip the next song. Yeah.
No.
So that's what I would do here. I wonder why they chose to do that.
Yeah, because they're like, this is a really good song.
Weird.
We have to make it slightly less normal.
That's the art. They're seeing something in their head while they're doing it.
Yeah.
Is what they're.
Yeah. No, okay. Well, we're nearing the 10 seconds till it's over. That's the best song on the album.
I agree.
Hands down. Yeah. Anything that I would say I would listen to regularly, whether it's on my one wheel playlist or on just regular listening, that's something that's high praise. So
it is high praise. Yeah. Nathan's a hard to please. He's
not that hard to please.
that's what she said. It's like, I'm done with this. With that joke, Ryan. Hey, I'm just beginning. I got more. I'm ready to go.
That's what she said.
All right, yeah, no, I think, that's what she said. I think we're, I think we said everything on that one. It was my favorite. I love that guitar sound. Do 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 do. I just love it. It was a great, and the crunchy guitar, crunchy chords they used, like the driving chord stuff. It was that was fun to hear too. So I know, again, we know that these guys are different than your conventional rock or metal or punk bands or whatever. That's just who they are. I think they're probably highly intelligent people. It's one of those things where we said it before, where I don't know paintings, but people that know paintings could look at an artist painting and say, "Oh, that was really intricate oil work they did there, and how they were able to blend that color with that shade." And where I'm like, I don't get it, I don't see it. So this is just a different type of art that I'm not familiar with. It happens to be in the form of music or using instruments, but people that can see that abstract, they get it, and I get that they get it, and I don't know if I've quite gotten it that other people are seeing, because in our comments people are saying, "Oh, once you hear it clicks," and I know what they're saying. Those 3D puzzle pictures. I was
just thinking that, Ryan. I was just thinking the Magic Eye pictures.
The Magic Eye, yeah.
There's
some people who you'll be with it like, I don't see it, I can't see it. It's not their fault. They're just the way their DNA and their brain and their eyes, they're just not able to do that weird focus where they can change what they're looking at.
Yeah.
So I think this is kind of like a Magic Eye type band.
Damn it, you took it out of that was my thing. I was like, this, I use that analogy. I'm a high school English teacher, so I use that analogy all the time to explain poetry, because I think poetry is very similar. Like you can show poetry to somebody and they're kind of like, I don't know, it's just a bunch of words. But you think about it and you let it percolate and you let it kind of dwell a little while, and then you start to see things for yourself and find meaning and all that stuff. And I think this absolutely fits that particular metaphor, this band. What I like about this is it's like this song, which is quite interesting. I would argue that they purposely put it here because it's like, now it's starting to make sense. You get to this song and it's like, this is the best of all of what we've been looking at so far, and it's just suddenly coming into view. So yeah, I love it.
Awesome. Well said, Nathan. Last song on the album. It's track 22. Here we go.
Foundling. Ooh.
Foundling.
A little, what am I trying to say here?
No idea.
Foundling. What are they? The Foundlings. Recent TV series. Mandalorian.
Oh, were they called that in that one?
Yeah, if you're a foundling, if you're a new Mandalorian.
Oh, okay. Great.
Grogu is a foundling.
All right. Yeah, it was a fun series. Yeah, sound effects.
Tasting sweet and beautiful, but all fall to
it gonna go crazy or pick up? You think? Or
No, I don't think so.
oh, get louder. Wow.
It reminds me of War of the Worlds.
Ooh, la!
Well, here we are.
Awesome. I love that. Well, here we are. That's awesome. It's like they knew.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. It didn't build up. I thought it might have gone. I would say crazy. I hate that term. I keep using that, but it's a nice, quiet kind of. What do you call it? Subtle ending, you know. Because I guess we already had the fast, crazy song, but they ended that last song on a subtle, quiet. So I'm kind of.
I think
I find it interesting that they did that again. They kind of ended the album the same way, but maybe that's okay.
I think your metaphor was spot on, Ryan. I think actually, like we've sort of discovered that, because that last song really was, in both our opinions, the best song. And just like you said, it's like it all comes into view, and then this particular song is sort of the payoff, the denouement, right? The when it comes down after the climax. Hang on a second. I gotta close this. I gotta close this because now we've got iTunes on the screen. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, there. So, yeah, I think that song is placed very intentionally at the very end there, and there was a line in there that I was picking up on. It was kind of like, I could walk with angels, but I'd rather walk with you. It's a very like almost like moment of reality for a second of what the writer, whoever the writer of that song was, is kind of thinking. Because I think there's that sort of that. I don't know. I could be very wrong here, but I it just felt like now we've got some like some reality at the end of this kind of chaotic journey, and we come to this song that's very final, I guess. Yeah.
No, it's good. I like it. I mean, this has been an incredible journey. I mean, this is the only album we've ever done 4 parts to. I mean, it is a double album, but I think we did the right. Well, I think we did it right by letting things, use your word again, percolate. As we've done this album, different parts, we've let our brains breathe a little bit and go back in fresh again. Not because it's exhausting or bad, because it's so different. It's like a heavy novel. Like nobody reads War and Peace in one day. You know,
yeah.
How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, right? So,
yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
great. We've got respect for this band. That I think at the beginning, I think we were both kind of like, what did we get into? And now we've got a newfound respect for them. So yeah,
absolutely. And again, thank you to all the Cardiac fans who have come and supported our 4-part journey on this. The comments from those fans have been very kind and gracious. So that speaks to the fandom of this band. I think they're probably excited that there's a reactor. I think we're the first reactors to do this album. So, I mean, we've given something to YouTube that maybe other reactors haven't done. So we could be proud about that, I think, Nathan. That's something cool. And we want to thank Philip, though. Philip is the person who paid the money to pledge this album to us. And I hope he's enjoyed it. I'm not too sure if he's commented or not, to be honest with you, because his name might be different on YouTube or what have you. So, Phil, if it's you, just say, hey, it's me. Because we want to say thank you to your pledge and being patient with us as we've released this. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, and check out our many other bands and TV shows and things we've reacted to. We always appreciate a like or whatever to make sure that it helps us out. And if you want to subscribe, of course, you know the thing. You know the thing.
Likes and subscribes and join Discord is all free. But if you want to support us on Patreon and say thank you that way, we'd appreciate that as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.